Elon Musk warns BYD and confirms mass production of something really important, and there's some new leaks coming out, which sucks, but interesting to see. So let's get down to it. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go! Jeff posts here saying that from CNBC article reporting on this partnership, and this partnership is between Uber and BYD trying to figure out autonomous capability vehicles. I'll get to that in a bit, but check this out. A BYD spokesperson had said in April that year that fully autonomous driving is basically impossible and the technology would be better applied to manufacturing. Elon Musk replies to this and says BYD needs to change course fast or they're in trouble. And I've said this from the beginning, man. In the future, if your vehicle does not have FSD technology or it can't drive itself, no one's gonna buy your car. We are going to be entering that era, give it a decade from now, right? Maybe even sooner. That, hey, if your car does not have full self-driving, I don't wanna buy it because that thing is gonna be so much reliable. The guys who do have full self-driving right now on Teslas, they already saying they can't live without it. Imagine what's going to happen when this goes to the masses, to everybody. Then it gets regulated. Then governments gets involved, right? Mandates will happen. If you don't have full self-driving, this will be an insurance thing. Your insurance will be going even higher if you don't have full self-driving. This is the era we are entering. If your car does not have full self-driving, you are considered as a dangerous driver. That's how the world's gonna look like in 10, 20 years. And the reason why I'm all into Tesla stock is because of this. Is because of this full self-driving stuff. So I totally agree when Elon says that they're in trouble and they have to change course fast, which comes to the article this. Uber partners with BYD to develop autonomous capable vehicles. I don't understand this because neither company has the technology to solve this thing, and BYD thinks it's nearly impossible. So I don't know what's going on here. In my opinion, it looks like what they're trying to do, right? If I look at it through a different lens, through my bullish lens for Tesla, is that they're saying that they want to develop autonomous capable vehicles, not solve autonomous. Meaning that, okay, they'll get it ready in a way by using Uber's data with their ride hauling service, I guess. And once Tesla solves it, all Tesla has to do is just license it and just give them the software. I think this is the only way because they didn't say they want to solve it. They want to develop autonomous capable vehicles. So these vehicles are capable to do full self-driving. All you got to do is give them the software. I mean, if I'm being optimistic, that's how I see it. And that's how I'm reading it too. So let's see what happens. But Uber and BYD joining together to do something with FSD or full self-driving, autonomous capable vehicles, or just solving it just doesn't make sense. Neither have the technology, and one doesn't believe it's even possible. So this was interesting, and the warning. I mean, this is a given, right? If you don't have full self-driving in the future as a software in your vehicle, no one's gonna get it. No one. Well, we are entering an age, again, an era in 10 years from now that driving will be a thing of the past. The things will drive for you. I see that now. Elon confirmed something really spicy today and really interesting and very important. And he said that AI 5, which is hardware 5, by the way, is around 18 months away from high volume production. Now we have some actual dates or actual time frame when AI 5 will come. And why is this such a big deal? Well, a month ago, Elon said that the Tesla AI 5 computer has 5 times the capability of hardware 4 or AI 4 computer, and Tesla makes the whole software stack. Now, why is this important? Well, 10x capacity, capability, that's insane. This means that Tesla can upload even more and collect even more data for full self-driving, meaning that it can push up more versions. Version 13, version 14, version 15, 16, even faster, meaning things are going to get solved even quicker, which is a sheesh moment. But I had a realization. I wrote it here on X saying that, wait a minute, Elon Musk confirms mass production of AI 5 in 18 months. Robotaxi will most likely start operating within 18 months of reveal on October 10th. Then this means robotaxis will start end of 2025 or only 2026. Bro. Wow. I mean, literally 12 to 18 months, robotaxis are going to start. And it's all making sense now because you're getting a whole new AI or a whole new hardware updated that can do 10 times the capacity. And I'm pretty sure all these robotaxis are going to have AI5. That's why it's mass production. That was a sheesh moment. And I do have in my valuation that 2026 is when Tesla's going to start around 500 robotaxis and geofence to collect more data. I am working on a 2030 stock price prediction that includes everything: the bot, robotaxi, licensing, insurance, everything. And I'm still working on it, trying to get the numbers and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be up and ready soon. But that's a sheesh moment, guys. I mean, hey man, robotaxis within 18 months. It's going to be a reality with Tesla. You know, we're going to see those naysayers be wrong, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great time. Now, that's done with those two things. Leaks. There's leaks going around again, and whoever's leaking these things, man, should be fired, because this really does bring the Osborne effect and does affect Tesla sales. Because it's like, hey man, if a new version of this vehicle is coming out, well then I'm just gonna wait, right? Even though it may be a little bit more expensive because it's a refresh, right? And yes, I'm talking about the Model Y refresh, which is called Juniper, but Tesla can't confirm this, if they're even going to name it, you know, Juniper. I mean, they already confirmed that it's not called the Highline. It was just called the refresh, according to Elon Musk. But here are the pictures. You can see the back kind of looks like the Model 3 refresh, but it looks like, in the next pictures, you can see that it lights up the Tesla, which is pretty cool. And then you can see the interior a little bit different as well. Again, whoever is leaking these things, right? And this legitimately looks real. You know, I won't believe it until it's, you know, official, but this does look real. It looks like genuine pictures. Whoever released this, and it looks like someone in China, they should be fired immediately, because this is just not cool. It's just not cool. You can't be leaking future products and, you know, release it to the internet. And people who want to buy a Tesla today say, wait a minute, there's a new version coming out, a new looking coming out. I don't want my car to look like, you know, other Model Ys, right? I'll just wait until then, which is, it's a big Osborne effect and not good. And again, that person should be fired. I don't know. They got to control these leaks. I'm surprised we haven't even seen the robotaxi leaks yet. That is pretty interesting. Anyways, but I think that's still coming. Speaking about the Tesla Model Y, they get the highest safety score ever. I mean, even this year as well, they got the biggest, highest safety score ever. So if you want to protect your family to be in the most safest car ever, a Tesla is where it's at. But that was insane, right? The BYD news to the AI5 news, all that kind of stuff, that was insane. Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, man. In the future, I know it sounds crazy now, but a lot of things that do change sound crazy. You know, a computer, an iPhone, freaking smartphones, computers. Just going back to what I was saying, how we are so early in that video. If you guys haven't checked that video, you guys should, and I'll link it here at the end of the video as well. But we are so early as Tesla investors that in 10 years' time, right? If you have a kid and they turned, let's say 15, 16, in about a decade time, they probably won't even need a driver's license. You know what I mean? Like we're talking to this extent. If your car does not have full self-driving capabilities, it's not a safe car. It's just not a safe car. And your insurance premium will be high. And there will be some areas where full self-driving will be mandatory. It's just safer. And we can see deaths and accidents being plummeted down big time because of this. So once this thing is done and good to go and regulated, man, could you imagine the potential of this? Again, and this is the reason why I'm all in Tesla stock, is because of this full self-driving. There's a autonomous thing. Now, that's just the vehicle side. Then you got the robotaxi. Then you got the licensing. It's just, Tesla is a multi-trillion-dollar company. And I'm still surprised why the company is still below 1 trillion. Yeah, because of auto margins, auto sales, whatever, but that's not what Tesla is about. Again, I talk about this. Tesla investors, guys, we are so early that it's not even funny. You guys can check the video right here. And again, this is a stock that will look back down in 2030 and look at today's price and go like, it was under 1 trillion. Not financial advice, but that's my belief. But check it out. Guys, subscribe. Get your budget tip t-shirt. Use a discount code 10% or RIP Shorts to get 10% off. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.